Okay guys, we have a small, it's about a centimeter right here, but very firm right on the eyebrow. You kind of see when you pull the skin, you can see that little shiny bump there. These little ones like this, we make a little cut right at the edge of the hair to hide the scar, and we'll drain that, and then it'll deflate the sac and try to pull it out of a very, very small hole and just a couple stitches there. So we have landmarks here. We're always watching out for the arteries that come through here, but we're a little bit to the side of that. So we go very slow and we'll get it out. Sometimes these areas bleed a little bit, but it's easy to stop. So get that out for her in just a couple minutes. Hear us say, there's a little bleeder and you might feel a little bit. We stop it, don't worry.
Okay.
We can start up. Hey guys, Greg Lynch, Derm PA here, MrPopZit. We have a 1 centimeter, kind of a smaller cyst, but on the eyebrow and is very firm under pressure. We're going to be removing this today here. We can see we've outlined it here. Just turn the head a little bit that way. Perfect. So what we do here is just a little tiny cut there. Little half moon right along the eyebrow there. You're going to be putting pressure there for me. Just hold for me. So we're going to spread it a little bit here. Good. That one. Just want to try and visualize the cyst there. That for me. See if we can get some of it starting to come out. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Come from the other angle. That right there in the middle. Now reach over and kind of come down this way. Have you dab there. Very good. So we're going to start to visualize right there. You said no history of trauma in the past, right?
No.
Good. This is called blunt dissection. We're not using anything sharp here. Just kind of loosen the attachments around the cyst. Good. Hold a little pressure there. Good. Start to visualize there a little bit. So we're going to do a little bit of drainage here, which will shrink that capsule. Tap for me there. I can see that cyst wall. So feel pressure for a sec, okay? See if we can get some of that. Yeah, it might be kind of dry. There we go. Getting little globules to come out. Yeah, not much. It's pretty small. Sometimes we'll start, this almost is looking like a lipoma a little bit. Yeah, I can see that. Just some globules there. See how it's kind of falling apart. That's good. Bit by bit. So you can see some globules right there. Yeah, it's just a little collection right there. I can kind of see that down deep. Okay. Let me curette a little bit of that out there. You can see the bottom of that cyst coming right out. Okay. Break that up a little in there. Tap for me. Getting a lot of contents out of there. So it didn't have a very well-defined sac at all, actually. It's kind of just little particles. We'll send out some of those and see if we get lipoma back or cyst contents. Down there. Sometimes all you need to do is cauterize that base and it actually destroys any little remaining. I don't see much sac left in there because it was so small. Well, great, we almost got it all out. We're almost to the stitches here, okay? Sorry, in the way there. There's one little chunk right there. Kind of the bottom of the sac right there. Let me get it. Right there. Sorry if you're hearing that a little. I know we talked about that. Like, I don't want to hear it. Just a little scrape in there. That's getting the last bits out. Good. It's looking good. Trying to make the smallest scar possible so we can get it out of this little tiny cut. We're in good shape. Okay, that's looking good. Dab there. That's looking good. Just a little bit.
I felt that just a tad.
Just a little?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what we want to know. That was just the bottom, that's why. So that's what we're getting out of there. You can see these globules of cyst, just little particles. Each time we curette, we got a big grouping of those. That was kind of the very bottom there, that last bit that I got. So when they're in little bits like that, there is a higher risk of the cyst coming back at some point. Could take years, and it can happen because there's just all kinds of little bits. It wasn't really encapsulated very well. So like a nice like little tight balloon sac or anything like that. A little bit there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's we're at the bottom. There's nothing left. It's just a little pocket in there, so you're good. No more pushing or prodding. It looks nice. I don't see any remnants in there. That's just kind of the firm kind of fascia at the bottom that we just scraped on there. So just a couple small stitches and we'll be good. You did great. Do just one deep suture here. Hold that for me up there. Gentle little bite. There we go. pressure. All we need is one little deep knot there. All the way down at the base. You can see it right now, it looks good. Just put some glue on it and call it a day. That's what a good deep stitch does there. Brings it together nice with perfect tissue eversion. Just gonna do 2 tiny 6/0 sutures here, just to give us a little bit of support. Great. Nice little bit of tissue eversion. Good. One more there. And cut that.
Maybe on the blade.
You can cut, oh, you got scissors there. There's 3 little pieces there for path. Okay. Looking good. I'm gonna put just a mini pressure bandage on there too.
Is the pain after the numbing wears off
No,
pretty bad?
No,
or?
it shouldn't be bad at all, actually.
Okay.
Because it's not going to have any movement. I'm closing everything where it was cut. If you press on it, it'd be a little tender, but just sitting there, you shouldn't have throbbing pain or anything like that. Nothing close. Sometimes a little swelling can happen too.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll cut there. Nice. Just check that. Very good. Just going to be a thin line that goes right at the edge of her eyebrow there, which is what we wanted. You can't even see where we cut her. That bump is gone. I don't feel any bump there at all. Do a little pressure to remove any fluid. Can't open it. Can't even see the cut. That looks great. That's what we wanted to do. So we'll watch it, 3 to 6 months if we start feeling anything. Sometimes I scraped out the whole bottom, couldn't see any other particles. It wasn't huge. It could have been a little tiny lipoma too, which is just little kind of chunks of fat tissue. So we're going to send those out and they'll tell us exactly what it was. I didn't see much of a capsule or cyst wall. So some people will get like a neuroma, which is kind of a growth by a nerve sometimes, which is just kind of a smooth kind of white growth that can also come up. So we'll wait and see what the path says. But we wanted to give you a small scar and we accomplished that. So it looks good. Okay, so thanks for popping by, guys. That was a simple removal, very small hole that we made, and we just curetted out that because there was no sac to pull on there. So that looks good, and we'll get the path back in a couple weeks. Hey guys, MrPopZit here. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notification when the next video is coming out, because I got a lot of content coming your way. Thanks for popping by.